Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Moon Colony live stream. It's good to see you. First things first, I just want to say thank you so much to Canal Brush Rush for the raid of 170 people. Welcome. We hadn't even started yet, but it's good to see you all here anyway. I hope you had a great stream. Sorry for the late start. We had a couple of technical issues, but we're trying something new today, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're going to be taking our wonderful Moon Colony mascot, NIX'S, today, and we're going to be giving him a bit of a Halloween makeover. So
Yep.
you might think he's already spooky enough because he's a skull skeleton astronaut man, but no, we want to see how much further we can push this.
Yeah.
It is October after all, so yeah, Leoni, I don't know if you want to take it away, but you can sort of talk us through what you're thinking.
Yeah, let me just give a quick message to people of Brush Rush. So, pessoal que veio do canal do Guilherme Freitas, se quiser ficar aí, não entender inglês é de boa. Se quiser mandar pergunta em português no chat, a gente dá jeito, beleza? Valeu. So, yeah, this is for my Brazilian friends. And let's start then. So this is our mascot. You saw him a lot in our streams already, and he's the one that you're seeing when the stream not started yet. So yeah, this mascot started with this, draw this in our style.
Yep.
From last year, right? So yeah, I did that like with no briefing whatsoever. I just wanted to make something that had some kind of space theme, and because I like to draw skulls, I did like this guy. And yeah, the reception was very good, so people liked it a lot, especially those who can see like all the details of the image. So you can zoom in on the image, you can see all the details that there is. For example, special like this left eye is like the most important part.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah, I really resonate with that part.
Yeah, it's like, some people see it, some people don't, but yeah, after we did this and the team said, maybe we can try to make this into our mascot. So we gone through like several ideas and iterations of it, and like these are some of my sketches in the beginning. So this is kind of like a first look of what he could look like before we chose the design. So yeah, this is like some of the ideas. I was trying to juggle the idea of being some kind of skeleton astronaut that could be cute also and not too creepy, right? So this is like a challenge by itself, and thinking about how he could have emotions in his face. And like after we got to something that was already like pretty much what the design would be, like this middle section here, I was trying to figure out like what is the overall like a proportion of the face and things like that. And then we got to this one, right, which is the final design with the final colors. So it's like mostly black and white with a tiny hint of color to it. So yeah, this is the design that I hope you guys know and love.
Yeah, I mean, you see him at the start and the end of every stream, so it's hard not to at least know what he looks like. But yeah, I love him a lot. I think he's great. Can we get the lore on NIX'S? Man, hopefully, maybe one day we can come up with like a Moon Colony NIX'S storybook or something.
Yeah, true. Maybe we can give him a couple friends. He already has a cat, right?
Yeah, that's true.
When you have like the we'll be right back.
Mhm.
Image, I gave him like a space cat or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I need to develop that character a little bit more also.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
let's
but
see how it goes.
you guys know that we don't do just that on Moon
Yeah.
Colony. Actual work to do. So yeah, spending on NIX'S is kind of like a side project. Let's
Yeah.
see if we can do that one day.
Yeah.
So basically, before the stream started, I actually already did the illustration because like we were figuring out some technical issues, and I was trying to picture something Halloween vibes. So
Mhm.
I said, why not make him like surfing on a broom or something like that?
Yeah.
And like with the night sky, with the moon and something like that. Maybe it would be a nice composition for us.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't know what you think about that, Jaden, if you think that's a good idea.
I like it. Yeah, I think it's fun. Kathy in the chat says that amazing idea. So yeah, I think it's worth giving it a go. See what we can do.
Okay, so yeah, let's do it then.
Yeah.
So let me just put the design here.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I'm thinking about if I'm going to like do the design complete as it is and just give him like one hat and that's it, or if I can just maybe dress him up a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe give him some kind of cape.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a witch's cloak or something would be cool.
Yeah. So yeah, the way I sketch my ideas is very much like this. And when I picture something in my mind that is very specific, I already know what to do. So yeah, I just draw this, and like I will probably not change too much the composition because it is exactly what I had in mind. So yeah, just to give you context, like this is how I draw the first sketch for NIX'S.
Yeah.
Right, and this is the final on the original illustration. So it's like you can see that everything is on the same place. Mostly it's like just I moved the moon back here. And yeah, but like the general idea of the design is mostly the same, like his head being this kind of weird shape like this.
Yeah.
It was already this from the start, you know, and like having this as a circle and like this as a circle, like this. So yeah, sometimes I have something that is very specific in mind, and just do it, you know. So yeah, I think I have a good sense of what to do with this. So let's actually start drawing on top.
Yeah. So let me take a look in the chat. Hey Bratbat, nice to see you. Welcome from Canal Brush's stream. I hope it was a good one. They said it might be a dumb question, but are NIX'S horns supposed to be a reference to the studio's logo?
Yeah, that's totally.
Yeah, it's totally what happened. Yeah.
It's not random at all. Yeah, but we can do like retro planning, right? And so it's
exactly.
like you create the design first and then you justify it. Yeah, this is totally what happened, you know?
Yeah. I'm convinced that that's how like a lot of good character design happens, you know?
Yeah,
it just
especially logo designs. It's like,
oh, logo designs for sure.
Yeah, you just create and put the color that you want, and then you say no, but red is the color of power and passion and whatever. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, it reminds me of when I was at university and like you'd do a presentation and it's like, yeah, so I made like a lot of sort of really round shapes on this character or in this environment because soft round shapes promote like friendliness and happiness, and it's just like, yeah, okay, I mean, we all know that, but like,
yeah,
whatever,
but like to be fair, when I was designing NIX'S, I started with like circle shapes. I like this type of shape a lot.
Yeah.
And like but using the horns as some kind of counterpoint to it makes the design less predictable, maybe like less uniform. So I think it's a nice spice on top of everything, you know, like having the horns being like sharp, like very pointy like this. It's like it's like on the design itself, he's mostly black and white, but having some points of color in it, I think it's becomes like interesting spots for you to look at, you know. So it can be like, in my case, most of the times it can be very intuitive and not too rational, but there, like, if you want to rationalize it, you can, because it's not why it does it look good. It's there's like science behind it, you know. It's like in music, for example, there are a bunch of like crazy good musicians over the decades that created things that are like masterpieces, but they don't know theory or whatsoever. But it's not like, okay, if you analyze with theory, you can find a reason why things work, you know. But you don't need to understand theory yourself, you know.
That's the thing. I think you can look at you can listen to a piece of music or look at like a character design and be like, that's really good, but have no idea why. You know, you just sort of like looking at it or listening to it, whatever the case may be. Who did the animation on the channel? Oh, what, for the NIX'S things? I'm not sure who did the animation for those.
I think we hired like some freelancers for that. Okay, I would actually want to do some animation myself, but there's no way no way they will let me, you know.
Time is a valuable commodity that we don't all have.
And it's like, okay, what do we prioritize? Client that pays us, you know, or doing like a fun animation for the stream? Sometimes it's tricky, you know.
I know what I want. I know what I want. But we can't all be winners. Indre Curie says senior artists have so much practice with their fundamentals that they no longer need to think about it. It's just intuition.
I think everybody has like different approaches and also like different abilities. I think, for example, doing this type of stuff for me, it's kind of easy. I think it's like thinking about primitive shapes and like chibi looking character designs. It's probably easier for me than is for I don't know, like Alexandrov. But like he's like I saw this stream, he did that dragon on the like a swamp or something, and like that's like amazing, and that's like a skill that it's very hard for you to develop. It's if it's not natural for you to think like that, you know, like when you think about how to do compositions and values and everything, like shapes and painting, like it's like a specific skill. So it's very hard for you to be good at a lot of stuff, you know. Different approaches. So like my approach is very much like the way I'm drawing right now, which is very, I don't know, simplified. My artwork is good, I think, for simple shapes and characters like that. For doing like realistic looking images, maybe not so much.
I don't know if I've seen you do like realistic stuff before. I've seen you do like studies, like more realistic studies, but
yeah, it's not that I cannot do, but it's a struggle for me, you know, like if I just let my hand do the movement and not thinking too much, I'll draw like I'm doing right now, you know, like in a very simplified way.
Yeah.
I would say.
Oh, hey Jasmine, welcome. She says the sketches remind me of Dexter's laboratory. I love them. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Genndy Tartakovsky is like amazing, right?
Yeah.
And like Samurai Jack also, and like all of his stuff is great.
Oh, I also noticed that Jasmine earlier, when she saw whoever that really handsome man's face is in NIX'S eye, she was just like, "What the?" I realized that you didn't work for us when that thing was made. Yeah, in one eye there is me, and in the other eye there is Christina.
Yeah, and the story behind this brush, the Christina brush, is that we had this photo of Christina in the website, and she said, "I hate this photo." And okay, now you're a brush.
Oh.
Yeah, I used the Christina and Jaden brush in some of my artwork before, so maybe you just have to look for it to see if you find it in a random Hearthstone card, maybe.
Yeah. You'll be looking through the Hearthstone cards, and you'll just be like, "Wait a second, that looks like a smudged version of Jaden's face."
Yeah.
Important lore question: is Nyx on the moon or on Earth? I think Nyx is on the moon. I think that
right now in this illustration he's on Earth because
Earth.
the moon is there, right? But he's an astronaut. He can fly whenever he wants to the moon.
Yeah.
Like he visits Earth every once in a while, you know.
I think he visits Earth every Halloween to give sweets to the children. He's like the Santa Claus of Halloween.
Yeah.
I need to collect the Christina deck. Must be ridiculously OP. Oh yeah, in Hearthstone. Yeah.
Yeah, let me get some reference for like a witch broom, because clearly I don't know how to draw that. So let me just get the first random reference I found.
Hey Gino Shuto, nice to see you.
Gino. Oh, I have to give him back like his Pokemon Snap game.
Melissa said, "I thought he's flying on a fork." Not that the fork is big. Not that the fork is big. Just that he's tiny. Nyx is only like this big.
Yeah. Now that I saw the reference, maybe we can make this more crooked, more weird.
Yeah. Just means he has to be more skilled to actually ride it.
He needs a very big head.
Yeah. Are you guys doing anything for Halloween? Have you got any costumes sorted? Any parties that you're going to?
Parties?
Yeah.
What are those?
You've never been to a party before, Leoni?
No.
I've got a great gif of you dancing at what looks like a party.
No, that was a digital art event, like a very serious one. It was not a party.
Sure. I'm getting like fully into the October spirit. I've got my mug. It's got pumpkins on it and a big moon, and it's orange, it's like an orangey brown kind of.
Yeah, the thing about these seasonal events in the southern hemisphere is that here it's spring, like you have like beautiful flowers and the birds are singing. And you're like, okay, I'm in the Halloween mood now.
The big one for me is like Christmas. My brain always goes to like the total opposite of the UK is like Australia, right? I can't imagine living in Australia and having Christmas be in like the middle of summer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same for you, right? It's the middle of summer for you as well, but like
very, very warm weather.
Yeah.
And I think I showed you that before, but like in shopping malls and things like that, the decoration is all like snow, and Santa Claus is like with the full coats and things like that. I said, this makes no sense. Yeah, but this is how colonization works, right? So we have to create something for ourselves.
Yeah. You need to have Santa Claus be in like, I don't know, shorts and a vest because it's too hot. Yeah. And instead of like snowflakes being hung up, it should be like suns just hanging around. Jasmine's birthday is the day after Halloween, and it's going to be your 30th. I'm planning a corporate business conference themed house party. What? You know what? I kind of love it, but my only question is why? Why corporate business conference themed? Surely that's just everyone in suits. Oh, you need to have the "Hello, my name is" stickers. You got to have the "Hello, my name is" stickers, or else it doesn't count. Good afternoon, Shiroi. How you doing?
Okay. Now this is my second sketch from this. It's going to this, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I can polish a little bit more before moving to rendering.
I think the first one is better, but you know, that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but the client asked some changes.
Yeah, the client wanted in something entirely different. Because it's scary and in the theme of getting old. Oh man. I have a few more years left until my 30th.
Me too.
Yeah, you too, Leoni. Yeah. Yeah, you've got a few years in the past until your 30th.
A few years back.
Yeah.
I just need to invent a time machine.
Yeah. You're buying lanyards, you have to wear office wear, and I've bought an old Bluetooth headset. You can use your Moon Colony lanyard. And you can be repping the business while you're having your like birthday conference. I hope you do a presentation. I hope you all have to do like one of those like, I don't know what happens in a business conference. I've never been to one, but I'm assuming there's presentations and stuff that happen. PowerPoint. Yeah, put a PowerPoint together. Corporations are the scariest. True. Nothing is more terrifying than corporations and capitalism. Shiroi said the changes between doodles and sketches are always really fascinating. Yeah. I mean, the difference between the doodle and the sketch on this one isn't massive. Like, it's just kind of more.
Yeah, from this one to this one, it's a big difference. But from this sketch from the line art will be like almost the same. It's just fixing some perspective issues or some lines here and there.
Yeah.
And also it's like trying to bring him more into character.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, I just realized that's the way we do, at least the way I did, his eyes like closed is not like this.
Oh, it's just it's just like one thick arch.
Yeah, maybe it's more cute like this.
Yeah, he's a happy dude. God. Richard is like powerful, unfeeling corporations that don't just kill people, they enslave them and destroy their dreams. Yeah. That is terrifying. I can think of a few corporations like that, but I probably shouldn't say who they are.
Yeah, okay, this looks more happy now.
Yeah. He's having a good time. He's playing his favorite spooky music, October music, like the Monster Mash. Best Halloween ever, ghosts could never. Yeah. PowerPoint is a great shout. I'll also do interviews for the board of trustees. No. Are the interviews just gonna be like trivia about you? This is a great idea. The more I'm talking, the more I hear about this party, the more I actually.
The more you wanna go, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't think I want to go because I feel like I would lose my job if I went to the corporate meeting, like the corporate birthday party. I don't think I'd be good enough. But it's tempting to steal the idea. I don't know. Maybe I should start planning out my 30th birthday party.
And if you don't invite me, I'll be mad.
What, to my 30th birthday?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll do it like, I don't know, a stream party? Maybe. I mean, my birthday is like a pretty difficult date for people to get to. Like, New Year's Eve is pretty tough. If you guys want to come to East London and wear suits, you are more than welcome. Thank you. Thanks. I don't have a suit, but maybe I should get one just for the party. Oh, I know. My 30th birthday party will be it'll be Warhammer themed. You have to come dressed as your best, like, homemade Warhammer thing. So
that's actually a cool idea.
Yeah. So it's like yeah, I've shown up as as a space marine, and it's like, you're covered in cardboard. Yeah, and are you the emperor? I am the emperor. Yeah. I'm going to be sat on the golden throne, and people are going to have to worship me for my 30th birthday. Warhammer 30k. 30k is when the Horus heresy happened. I don't think that's a good time. Yeah, exactly. Which one of my best friends is Horus and is going to try and kill me?
Melissa.
Melissa. Yeah, it'd be Melissa. Are you the hammer of the war? Yes. Have you seen those videos where it's like, finally, I have collected the 40,000 Warhammers and I can commit a Horus heresy. It's so good. There's probably only like 5 people in this chat who actually know what is going on.
Yeah, I'm not one of these people.
Yeah, you are uncultured. We need to teach you the ways. Did you play the game of Warhammer 40k? I mean, what, the actual like tabletop game? Because I'm actually going for my first tabletop game this weekend. But I've played like a bunch of the games, and I played a bunch of the like video games, and I've collected like Warhammer armies for a few years. Space Marine 2 is making it mainstream. It is. I finished Space Marine 2 yesterday. I finished the campaign. It's really good, and I loved every second of it. So now I'm just gonna be playing like the online modes.
Nice.
Nice.
We are 38 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fine. I'll be able to render this, no problem.
Nice. We need an easily accessible movie or TV show. Yeah, true. That is true. But I think a TV show would probably be the best option. I mean, Henry Cavill is making one, so.
What?
Yeah, Henry Cavill is like a massive Warhammer nerd. So he was like, when he finished with The Witcher, he was like, yeah, I want to do a Warhammer show, and I want to make sure it's done right. So.
Yeah, but like the IPs he got involved with are not like massive hits or anything like that, right?
Yeah. Can I ask a doubt about the professional art world? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, fire away.
No, just Warhammer.
Just Warhammer. That's all we're here for.
No, you can ask anything about art, life, and the meaning of everything.
Yeah, if you don't like the topic, then just put a message in and we'll change it. I once played a 40k tabletop RPG. It was awesome, but I think we only did one session. Oh man. You need to do more. I want to play the oh man, what's it called? It's like a recent like isometric RPG that they came out with. Like, it's a Warhammer themed one. Rogue Trader. I want to play that. That's supposed to be awesome. No, not Stormvault. Yeah, Rogue Trader. It was Black Crusade, where you're the bad guys. I don't know if there are good guys. Yeah, there's not really any good guys in Warhammer. Everyone is terrible for their own reasons. I really want NIX'S jacket.
Yeah.
It looks so comfortable. I really want it.
Yeah, it's like he is like a space dude that uses
Yeah.
like a aviator jacket on top of
Yeah.
his spacesuit.
Yeah.
But he also has like awesome looking sneakers. So it's like,
Yeah.
man, you just have to decide.
Yeah. NIX'S is like, he's got a really cool jacket and he's got tights with knee pads on and some really cool sneakers, and I'm jealous about it. What do you think it would take to get actual versions of his jackets made?
I don't know. I have no clue how expensive would be to
Me neither.
ask someone to do a jacket like this.
Yeah, me neither. And the thing is that once you put it on, it wouldn't look as good on you as it did on NIX'S, so it would just end up being really sad.
Yeah, I have a spoiler for next competition. The the prize will be the NIX'S jacket.
Yeah. Oh man, I better start learning how to draw. NIX'S is steezy. NIX'S cosplay? Oh, imagine. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, just have to die.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
And be
fair.
buried in a spacesuit, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And like a couple years later, they take you out and say, "Look at this!
Look, you did
It's
it.
amazing cosplay." Yeah.
I mean, you can't look that good without making a few sacrifices. So,
Yeah.
I would love to see a NIX'S cosplay that isn't a dead person in a spacesuit.
Now I want to see a very, very cheap one where the person just paints the face white
Yeah.
and put like two like ice cream cones on the and to like do like to remove the hair, just use those like swimming.
Oh yeah, the swimming cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, someone needs to do it.
I've got my Halloween costume sorted. Papa Emeritus from Ghost could probably cosplay as NIX'S. Yes, another Ghost fan. I love to see it. Yeah, when you were saying about doing like a bad NIX'S cosplay, my mind instantly went to like the ghost, like the band Ghost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Basically they're already a cheap NIX'S cosplay.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll tell them that to their face. But no, I love Ghost. Oh, I love Ghost so much. I went to see their like concert movie that was in cinemas a few months ago. Absolutely incredible.
Okay, now I have the challenge to actually draw these sneakers.
Yeah. Do you guys find that it's kind of difficult to explain the concept of Ghost to someone without making it sound absolutely psychotic? Because I've tried to do that multiple times and it's really difficult to sell someone on it without just like playing them the music.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I like a band that is called Sleep Token,
Oh yeah, I've heard of
and
them.
and they like also use makeup and masks and things like that.
Mm.
And like when you listen to the music, it's it doesn't fit the look all that
Yeah.
great. I think. So for me, it's weird when I see a band's like stage presence or something without hearing the music. I say, okay, this will be like pretty stupidly heavy or whatever. And
Yeah.
no, it's not. You know?
Yeah.
Ghost is a little bit like that. So it's like you see the guys, say, okay, I think about death metal or whatever, but it's not that.
Yeah. It's like, it's as well when you even try and explain the concept of the band to them, where it's like, so they're like a band, but they're a band from the 70s, but they're actually not from the 70s. They were made in like the 2000s, but like their lore says that they're from the 70s and they released an album back then. And also they're like this satanic cult, but they're not really. It's kind of like a joke that they're a satanic cult, and it's all of a bit like of a parody, but at the same time they're quite serious about it, but they're not serious about it, and it's just it's so weird. There's another Sleep Token fan, Succubus in the chat. I love Sleep Token. They can get so rough and so ethereal. Yeah. Brat, yeah, I have to keep mentioning to people that they aren't actually real people that are satanic and stuff. Yeah, no, exactly. It's just like an act. Here we go. We got Sharoy's question. Ooh, it's a long one.
Okay.
So, they received I'm assuming this is for a card game like job. I received an answer that was, we don't feel that your style fits inside of the card game.
Okay.
And they said, of course, they invited me back when I changed the style or develop a new one. I can understand why, but both their style and my style is stylized, and I'm not sure why it doesn't fit or what they mean by develop a new one. Is it okay to send a new message asking about some directions? Sorry, I'm trying to like simplify it as we go along. Is it okay to send a new message asking about some direction on how they can develop to fit into the style of the game and where they should focus?
I think it's fine for you to like ask again. I don't know like how this interaction went, if like the person was nice to you or the person took too long to answer or not. And like depending on what this interaction was, if you see some opening to continue conversation, I think it's a good move to ask for like specific feedback, or like what aspect of your illustration in particular they think don't fit the vibe of the game. Maybe it's like the rendering style, or maybe it's like the way you draw in general. Like so maybe if you can ask some more like specific feedback, like it doesn't hurt to ask. Maybe they will not give you for some reason. They don't have the time to do it. But I would say that in general, you don't need to worry all that much about specifically what they said to you. So for example, they might say something like, oh, I don't think your style fits our game or whatever. But yeah, this can be kind of I don't know, like a stock answer for most people. I don't know what this interaction was about. So maybe don't need to go like use that strictly and go like I will do only what this person told me to do, you know, in a way. Because like if you ask different people, they will probably give you different feedback, you know, even from the same company. Maybe like if another person was reviewing your portfolio, that this person would say something slightly different, you know. So in general, my advice for artists is try to do what you like the most and like what appeals to you. Because you'll be better at doing that than trying to imitate whatever style or something that someone is telling you to go for, you know. I know that it can be tricky to find a balance between doing something that you like and finding a job in this industry. I don't know, that it's not that straightforward. and like it's different for every person, but I think like if you can do what you think looks good, and if this resonates to clients, so yeah, this is a better thing than you like just changing the way you draw just to please someone, you know?
Yeah. I mean, Richard in the chat, who, I mean, you know, Leoni, works as part of our talent acquisition team.
Yeah.
He said that he wouldn't mind if you, like, if you know, it was him that was that said your style didn't fit. He said he wouldn't mind, but prepare for critique, but also be prepared for silence. You know, because one, not everybody is going to have time to like give feedback. You don't know how many other people also applied for that job, but also, yeah, it can be a bit of a cop out, being like, well, yeah, your style didn't fit. Sorry. So
yeah, and it's like it's a common thing for you to get replied to. So it's like, okay, yeah, your style didn't fit, or something like, oh, we don't have like a specific role for you at the moment. Maybe your style is actually good, but
there's no,
or we have no project to fit you right now. So it's like, it's fine. Don't take it too personal, you know.
Yeah.
Probably like, I don't know the size of this company that you message, but sometimes they reviewing like 100 submissions per day or whatever. So it's like, yeah, sometimes it's hard to like give very good attention for everyone, and like giving feedback, like a very well thought out feedback, I don't know, can be tricky sometimes. Okay. But like, just keep pushing, and I know that someday everything will work out for you. It's like, I wanted to work in studios before that said, you don't fit the vibe, or like your work is not good enough or something. But now we are working with clients that the other studio was doing, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, it's a full circle. Now I'm actually sometimes even working with people that worked on that studio, you know? It's like, okay, it's just give it some time, keep pushing your work to be better.
Yeah.
And someday you get it.
You'll make it. Yeah.
Okay, I think the line work is good as is.
Sorry, I'll pass. We've got a few more things in the chat. I'll pass on in a second. I just can't see right now. I just having to clean my glasses. So I'm just like, everything is a blur currently. There we go. Lisa says, I think you could also ask the question to other artists if you feel like it. Maybe send a couple of your pieces in art discords with which card game, with the card game that you're targeting. I'm sure people would have some insights on what to improve to get closer to a specific goal. Yeah. I mean,
and also one thing that is pretty important is for you to be honest with yourself. So take your work and put in a canvas surrounded by work from other artists from that game, for example, and be very honest to yourself, looking at it, say, is my work in the same level or better than this? If not, probably like you see that, okay, maybe I'm lacking something. Try to see what exactly those other artists have that you don't. Maybe it's like some like a better understanding of values or composition or anatomy or whatever. Like, try to analyze it in a very like cold way without too much passion, you know.
Yeah. objective, like an objective view.
Yeah, try to be objective, looking at it and say, okay, yeah, I can see some of my mistakes or something.
Yeah.
And if you cannot see it, just ask someone to help you with that. You know?
Yeah. Thank you very much for the answer. You're welcome. You're welcome. Always happy to have questions. Like, have questions in. It's part of why we do it.
True. Yeah. This is supposed to be fun, but also informative in some way.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. As much as as informative as talking about Warhammer is, maybe the wrong kind of information. Brett says,
okay.
Oops, sorry, you go.
Yeah, like when I did the transparency, I think it looks better now.
Yeah.
The silhouette is working nicely, I guess.
It's so weird seeing him in that silhouette without the without the helmet on.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna separate some areas to make my life easier in rendering.
Brat says, has Leoni, they called you Alexandra, that it felt weird calling you that, so I'm gonna change it. Has Leoni ever thought about doing comics? Would love to see that in any style. Oh man.
Yeah, I have some comics published. I have one that is in Portuguese, but it's about the biggest poet of the Portuguese language, called Fernando Pessoa. We did a comic book where he's like a zombie killer or something. And the idea is that, like, this poet, he used like different names when he was writing, so it's like he has like different personas, you know.
Yeah.
So that was his thing. So he had different personas that had like their own styles of writing. So like this is what is interesting about his work. And the idea on our comic is that these personas were people that he killed as a zombie killer, and he used their personas as some kind of homage to them, you know.
Yeah.
So that was the concept of the comic, and I think it's only available in Portuguese, probably. But
is it the one with?
Yeah.
Is it the one with Andre Morgado?
Yes.
Yeah. I think Brat might have actually read it, or they own it.
Who?
Brat, the person who asked if you had any comics.
Okay, so he already knows the answer.
Yeah.
I tried this one.
Yeah, they didn't. They were like, dude, I knew Leoni sounded familiar.
Okay, so yes, that's me.
They're from Portugal, so they've read it. Amazing. Small world.
Yeah, and it's very nice because like when I drew that, I started in 2014 when Andre sent me a message saying, hey, do you want to draw this comic? And I was like, just have quit my job, and I was just doing freelance. I said, yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Yeah. And
we started doing it. We did a crowdfunding campaign. We got the funding, and then we got attention from like a Brazilian publisher. So we published that, and then we got invited to go like to a big literature event in Brazil. So Andre came from Portugal to here. And then like a couple years later, I got invited to go to Portugal for an event there. So like it was a very nice experience. Like I did a bunch of cool stuff. Even traveling in the country in Brazil to go to schools to talk about this comic, like to talk
That's really cool.
with children about it and like teenagers.
Yeah.
This was like a very, very cool experience, and only happened because I said yes to a stranger in the internet that said, hey, do you want to do this comic for me? I have no money and we will split 50-50. I said, yeah, let's do it. I will not do it nowadays, of course.
Yeah.
But I had no other thing to do back then. I said, and like, to be fair, I just said yes because it was like an opportunity for me to have some comic published in Europe, not just in Brazil. Said, yeah, maybe like that's a good idea, you know. So yeah, we did that, and it was difficult because I spent like 1.5 years drawing it, and I had to go back to my regular job to be able to do that on a side. You know, like I was working half a day on my old job and half a day on the comic. Yeah, but we managed to do it, and it was pretty great. It was fun.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. I mean, like, it's crazy. You never know when these like opportunities are going to come up, you know, just from saying yes to something, you know. It's one thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
I want to find my Andre Morgado. I need a project to create some samples, or maybe just grab a script online. Yeah.
Yeah, he's always asking me, hey, do you want to make another one? But I already let him down once, and I said, okay, I say no every time now, because I said yes to do another one, but I was just not in the mood of drawing comics anymore, and like got 6 months staring at blank pages and suffering a lot, and then I said, I cannot do it.
Yeah.
Find someone else to do it, because I will not be able to help you with this.
Yeah.
And it's a shame, right? I was just delaying the project because I could not find the energy to do it.
Sometimes it's hard to know. Like, it's easy in retrospect, but like at the time, sometimes it can be really hard to know that you're like just not cut out for it at that time, you know?
Yeah, the thing is that I had moved away from drawing comics, like, because the first one we started in 2014.
Yeah.
And 2015 to complete. And then when he asked me again, it was like 2018 or 19 or whatever. I was already working with games.
Yeah.
So it's like I did not have the energy or the time to draw comics anymore. It's a lot of commitment to make something like that to work, you know, especially if you're working for free for like a year before you have like any compensation. And like this is also a gamble, because it can be just a flop and no one cares, you know.
Yeah. As Richard said, it's easy to say yes, but it's hard working on the same project for a long time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had a similar thing, you know, when I was at university. It's like, oh yeah, I'd love to do this, and then like you get 6 months into it and you're just like, I really don't have the energy for this. Like, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, and like it's a pretty terrible feeling, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's awful. Yeah,
you're just suffering through it and like trying to push forward, but you can't. I don't know, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, I'll say like maybe I am getting back into the mood that maybe I would want to do like some project like this, but like probably something with no expectations and no deadlines, or
Yeah.
maybe something simple and quick. I don't know. Because like for many years I tried to get back into comics, but the pressure of making something that looked good was too great, you know.
Yeah.
I was not doing for myself or for enjoyment, so it's like, okay, I cannot do this anymore.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing that you don't want to tell anybody about until it's done, and you're like, hey, surprise, have this. There's no pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe right now I am getting back to the mood of, okay, I can draw without too much pressure. I don't know. Maybe it will be just a week, and like next week I'll be miserable again. I don't know.
Well, maybe, but you never know.
Okay, I have 1 hour to render now. Rendering.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Okay, I'll show you guys my technique that you can learn on my Lunar Academy course if you want, or learn it right now and you don't have to buy the course.
No, Leoni, that's not the attitude.
Okay, so yeah, basically what I will do, I just created a mask and a group on top of everything that I can just play around with blending modes to do like a light and shadow pass. He will be mostly in shadow, right? Because the moon is behind him. So I'll use mostly ambient light and ambient occlusion to show the forms.
Yeah.
And a strong backlight probably to show the moonlight. So I do that without caring too much first about local colors or even like the actual colors of the shadows. I'll just do full black for now, because it's more, for me it's more about like defining the volumes than actually the right colors, you know. So just do that a little bit.
Hey Han, nice to see you. He said, oh, I arrived at the right time. Yeah. Top secret techniques going on right now. Although you did miss the riveting talk about corporate birthday parties and Warhammer 40k. So, you know, it's up to you what you think is more important, but I know what I think. He's got a little bit of light poking in from under his hat. Do you see what I mean? On the top of his horns, he's got like a little bit of light poking in.
Like here, you mean?
Yeah. Ah, there we go.
No, it's like I'm just starting. Jaden, don't push me.
Look, I'm here to put the pressure on, Leoni. Okay. The deadline is in 20 minutes.
No, 20 minutes? No, it's 50 minutes.
It's 50, yeah. I'm just seeing what I can get out of you if I put the pressure on.
I can cry so. If you want.
I'll take that. I don't know if Melissa's watching, but she might enjoy that too.
No, she wants to make you cry, Jaden.
Yeah, that's true. She might take you as a close second though. Do not push the
Yeah.
artist. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you really, Leoni. Jade Cabbage crying stream? Heck yeah. See, now I'm getting mixed messages. I'm getting mixed messages. Oh no, I can't believe I missed the corporate birthday party talk. I know. It's alright.
You were not invited.
Yeah. Will we have a new challenge for Halloween? Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have in time for Halloween. I don't know.
We might do.
Around the Halloween time, probably.
If
Let's
you're,
see.
You know,
It's not in my hands anymore. I can say that.
Yeah. If you're lucky, you might get a teaser next week.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. I can't say much more.
Yeah, the only thing that we established is that the prize will be NIX'S jacket.
NIX'S jacket, yeah. And even then, I might decide that I want the jacket, so I'll just take it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It really
Yes. So actually, guys, if you don't see the jacket in the prizes, it's only because Jaden already.
It's because I've got it.
So if one of you wins the competition, you have to ask Jaden to give you the jacket.
I still really want to see I want to see both a really terrible and also really great NIX'S cosplay. I think that's what I want. That's what I want NIX'S to give me for Halloween. We established earlier that NIX'S is the Santa Claus for Halloween.
Yeah, I cannot deal with so little color. I have to put some color.
Put some
somewhere.
color in, yeah. I mean, it's Halloween. You've got a few to choose from. There's like greens, purple, oranges.
Yeah. I need water. Where's my hydrate?
Do you want me to give you one? I can do one for you. Hold on. I would, but I can't. Oh no, there it is. Oh, we just got 2.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, the window is in front of the thing. Hold on. There we go. There you go. Sharoy has done a hydrate and a posture check, and I also did a hydrate. So,
thank you.
You're welcome. You're so welcome. Leonie will make more portraits this year. Oh, what? Like the Halloween ones? I don't think so.
I could.
Yeah, he could.
Maybe.
But
I don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah. Why is hydrate so expensive? Got to work for that water. Exactly. And also because people have I don't think you understand how many points most people here have. Like, they have a ridiculous amount of points that aren't being spent. So
no, and the thing is that before, like, it was very cheap, and we were spamming hydrates. So
I was sat here. I ended up being sat here. I went through like a liter bottle of water in the space of like, I don't know how many minutes, like 3 or 4 minutes. I had to go
Yeah.
to the bathroom like twice.
Yeah, so I am probably one of the responsibles why hydrate is so expensive, because when I was in chat, I was just fooling around.
Yeah.
Me, Ignacio, Prisitano, like we
Yeah.
are just annoying Jaden.
Causing absolute havoc. I saw the stream of only drinking water. It's not good. Yeah. It was bad. You know, afterwards I felt overhydrated. You know, when you just I didn't need to drink for another week.
Yeah, I think I told you this before, but one woman died of overhydration here.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah, you have to drink a lot to die from overhydration, like a lot. But it does happen.
Yeah, it's like we have a drink here that is common for people to like drink and pass on.
Mm-hmm.
And like our version of mate
Okay.
from the Argentinians, right? But here it's a cold drink. So they were trying to do a competition or something, like enter the Guinness World Records or something like that, on like the greatest group of people drinking that at the same time or whatever. And one person died of overhydration.
That's nuts. Because you have to like,
Crazy.
yeah, you have to drink so much for that to happen.
Yeah, I don't know how many thousand people they got, but I don't know. It like if you have a large group of people, the chances of someone having like health problems or something are big, right?
Yeah, true.
I don't know that like the specifics of what the problem was, but it was like a very crazy story.
Yeah.
It happened.
Nah, if you do a competition with mate, you die for sure. Yeah, I mean, I've never had mate. It looks more difficult to prepare than it seems worth, so I've never bothered. I'm drinking mate right now. It's like British tea time for Latin Americans. True. We always drink it for study, for work, for a reunion. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, in the UK, like, I don't know what. In the UK, there's no like designated tea time or anything. You just kind of have it as and when you feel like it. I guess some people have it like first thing in the morning, same as people do with coffee. But it's not like a what am I trying to say? It's not it's not like an event thing really anymore. If you die in a competition, you die in real life. Oh my god, no way.
Okay. So far, I'm not too worried about colors of stuff. I'm just placing, for example, I know that I want a backlight. I know that I need some kind of soft light in the front to separate stuff, and I can try, for example, to create a new layer and maybe like, let's see, just to have a counterpoint, try to warm up the front planes, you know.
Yeah,
it's like this method looks maybe not too interesting to look at or something, but it's very effective, at least for me, like to have a base for me to start rendering on top instead of having to guess like what colors will look good or not together. So like I can just fool around here. For example, I want this light to be more blue or more warm or like even purple. Like I can just fool around because I have things separate.
Yeah.
So I think I'll go with something greenish because it's Halloween.
It's Halloween. Kathy says, I've never seen so much tea than with The Mentalist. That guy was tea time all the time. I've never seen The Mentalist. Or have I? Which one was that? I have to look it up. I have to look it up on my phone or else the stream will break. The Mentalist. Oh. No, I've never seen this before. Oh, I should probably mention that tomorrow we are going to have another game session in the Discord.
Nice.
So it's going to be at 4 p.m. BST. So it's going to start around then, and we'll kind of just go until we stop. There's no designated end point, but yeah, I think we're going to do some Gartic Phone or some Pictionary. If we get enough people, maybe we can do some Jackbox or something. It really depends. I can never pin down exactly what we're going to do because it depends on how many people come along. But if you want to end your week in a fun way, then tomorrow afternoon in the Discord, drop in and say hi and play a few games. It'll be fun.
I wish I could join.
You could if you really try hard enough. You could. Melissa does sometimes.
Yeah, because Melissa sometimes work like during the night or weekends or something.
Yeah, it's like midnight and Melissa is still working.
I will not do that.
You know what? That's good. That work-life balance, really important. Shiroi says, I love violet and green, but it always feels like it complicates the colors. Oh, it feels like it's complicated colors to use. Sorry, I see what you mean.
Complicaciones.
I don't know. Are there any color combinations that you find quite difficult to make work? Because you tend to work with some pretty interesting color combinations anyway.
What's the most difficult? Greens in general are difficult, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is most difficult? I don't know. I have to think about it a little bit, but there are some that every time I try, I struggle.
Yeah.
Let me see. It's like when you have, for example, the character is, I don't know, have like a green skin, and you wanted to put like warm light on top. It can be very tricky because, okay, how do you mix those colors in a way that you don't lose the local color completely, but at the same time you tint the image somehow, like with the color of the light. I don't know, it can be tricky, so it's always a struggle to balance.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm interested. Who created the main character of Moon Colony? Oh, what? Who made NIX'S? That was Leoni.
It was me.
It was Leoni.
I actually showed you all of the process going into making this character. It's right here.
Yeah.
Just go back in the beginning of the stream, you'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, we spoke a little bit about it at the start.
It was me.
Oh, I love them. Yeah, I love them too. It's one of those things where I think we all kind of, as soon as we saw the character, we were all just like, yes, this is it.
This is our guy.
This is our little dude. And he's just so happy to be here, you know.
Yeah, he just wants to have fun, you know. Just simple fella.
Yeah.
So let me do the glass. It's so simple. You just do one line here, one line here. Okay, it's done.
It's done.
And then you do one on the middle like this. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, you have glass now.
You have it easy glass. No material, no material required.
Yeah, but to perfect it, it's good if you have like a dark spot and a white spot, and
yeah,
it already looks like have some kind of thickness to this.
Yeah.
I'm always up to doing the things in the most optimal and simple way possible.
Yeah, man. Sometimes it's got to be like that. I love how you have to keep going in and like retouching the eyes and the nose and the mouth. Like you have to keep going in and refilling them in black.
Yeah, I could have them as a separate layer. I could.
But that would be too easy. You should. Why do that?
Yeah, so now let's try to find a balance between like the stylization and rendering. So yeah, let's see. I think this is like already a good enough base. So yeah. I just merge this. Oh, sorry. Just merge this into a single layer. So I can just paint like normal.
Leoni's efficiency at its finest. Yeah, exactly. Has Leoni got a character like NIX'S for himself? I don't know.
What?
But I think that like, do you have your own mascot, or I don't think you do you? You're just Leoni.
Yeah, it's like I'm not doing too many characters for myself. I don't have OCs and things like that.
Yeah.
I don't care that much actually. So it's like I was just when I do characters, usually it's just one time thing and I never draw them again.
Yeah.
But if I have one that I would want to draw more of, is, let me grab it real quick. It's this guy. Where? Oh no, I'm not logged in to ArtStation.
No.
Just 1 second. It would be I will not just press Command V or Control V. I don't know what is in my Control C. So
yeah,
okay, it's this guy.
That looks like Emra.
Yeah, maybe.
That actually looks a lot like Emra. That's quite. When did you do this?
2019, I think.
Oh, so wow.
Yeah, so yeah, you can see like why does NIX'S has like pointy hair, flipping horns like this. I don't know. Maybe it's just something that I do all the time.
Yeah, you just love putting horns on people. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it
it's like,
works.
yeah, you're doing a design and say, I think I need something else. What should I do? Okay, just put some horns and that's it.
Put some ice cream cones on their head. They'll do it.
Yeah.
What do you think NIX'S favorite food would be?
Food.
Mm,
I don't know. Does he eat anything? I don't know.
maybe. Well, he probably did when he was alive.
True. Yeah.
Hey, Sneakio. Good afternoon. I hope you're doing well.
He would like to eat, let's see, mango.
Ooh,
Is his favorite
nice.
fruit.
Yeah. I can get behind
If
that.
yeah, if NIX'S it's me. When he was a kid, he was just climbing mango trees and eating them from the
Oh,
tree.
man,
That's it.
sounds so
Simple
good.
life
Yeah.
in the countryside.
I wish that I had stuff like that. I remember when I was a kid, we would go. Me and my friends would go through like strawberry fields, and like to start like picking all of the strawberries off of the bushes.
Yeah. Probably the farmer was not very happy.
Yeah,
with
probably
it.
not. But we didn't care. Or like you'd be walking down the street and there would just be like on the side of the street there'd just be like a blackberry bush, and yeah, you would just walk along and just pick all of them off. You don't care. Now I think, man, I have no idea what's been like. I have no idea what's been on these bushes.
Oh yeah.
But as
Yeah,
a kid,
when I was a kid, yeah, when I was a kid, I was eating random stuff also. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this looks tasty. Let's see how it tastes.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I said, what the hell, man? You could have died.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so stupid.
Yeah, but I'm alive somehow.
Somehow, yeah. I'd love it if I could. Oh man, if there were mango trees when I around when I was growing up, God, I probably would have climbed those too.
Yeah, I was always on top of mango trees or guava trees. I don't know how it's. I think it's what it's called in English.
Yeah, guava. Yeah.
We call it goiaba.
Ah, okay. I've never actually had it. I've never had guava.
Yeah, and it's very common for you to open the fruit and you have like worms inside, like larvae.
Yeah.
So we have a saying here that guava larvae are just guava,
Oh,
so just eat it.
You just eat it anyway. That's gross.
Because it's like, okay, this creature was born inside the fruit and never eat anything, just guava. So he's basically made of guava.
Oh, that's so gross.
It's fine.
Man, that's one thing that I did not do as a kid. I did not eat bugs and stuff.
Oh, you never ate like a fish, for example, go to a pond, get a small fish and ate it like this? Never did that?
No.
I already did it.
That's messed up. That's messed up, man.
I was just training to be Gollum,
Yeah, you just crouched by, just like, my precious.
Yes.
Oh, lava equals protein for pre-workout gym. Oh man, no. Sneakier says, thank you. I'm signing some Lorcana cards while listening to you guys. Oh, amazing. What cards did you do? I haven't seen a massive amount of the Lorcana ones. Mostly what Melissa has shown. I need to change this song. It's getting on my nerves. I don't know why it's still in here. There we go. You got about 25 minutes to go.
Yeah. What do you guys think about this? Do you think it looks nice?
Yeah. I think it looks cool.
Let me see if I do like some shadow on the moon. Like the moon is like blocked or something.
Yeah.
And I can use my pro tip of like, if you want to show texture, use the transition of light and shadow to do the texture. And now you have texture.
Looks good. He looks so happy. Yeah, he does. He's so good at balancing.
Yeah, he's not using his jetpack, so if he falls, he might die.
He might die.
Wait, he's already dead, so it doesn't matter.
He might die again. Worse than death. He might ruin his spacesuit.
Yeah, or make his jacket dirty because it's white.
Yeah,
hard to clean.
It's true. It's never gonna come out. You did Phil in set 4, Magica and Edie the Hyena in set 5. Oh, that's awesome. I love Phil. Who doesn't love Phil? From Hercules. Hercules. Oh, classic. No, it's not quite rim light, so I'll let you off.
What?
I thought you were going through and doing like a rim light.
Yeah, I already did. I'm just making like some kind of bloom.
Yeah.
On the light itself, you know.
Yeah, makes them look magic.
Yeah, I'll have this on a separate layer and like I'll tone this down probably. But it's something that helps bringing some more color to the image, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need to fix my ring lights here and there, and also work on this night sky a little bit. Yeah.
He doesn't have his moon colony logo on his patches.
Yeah, true. On the sketch, right?
Yeah. Where did it end up going? Was it on the patches on his arm?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What else can I do?
Have you played the new Zelda yet, Leoni?
Actually, just arrived yesterday. I bought the physical media.
Cool.
Right? So I was waiting to play, and then like after I finished work, I said, "Yeah, finally, I'm gonna play." So I laid in bed with my Switch, and I slept, and I could not play. Like I played probably half to an hour or something.
Yeah.
And that's it. So I'm quite in the beginning of the game still.
And I haven't played it. I haven't got it yet. I don't know how much it is. Is it like a full price?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 60.
I can't afford that. I already bought one £60 game this month. I can't do another one. I'll be in trouble with myself.
Yeah, your like finance department will be mad at you, right?
Yeah. David shouts at me if I spend too much of my own money. Richard's playing it. Oh, awesome. What do you think? I think Katie, who works at Moon Colony, is playing it too. I think they really like it. Kathy says you can put the logo on the cape or on the broom. Yeah, it could be on the broom.
Or it can be on the moon.
Oh, yeah.
What? You know,
Let's
like
go.
just destroy the moon.
Yeah, it's got like, yeah, perfect. It could be like a big crater in the moon. Let's see. It's good. The combat is meh. Yeah, I've heard the combat is basically like Pokemon. So.
Yeah, I'm worried about the item management.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you basically can make echoes out of everything, and I'm like started the game is like you get 2 different pots, for example, 2 different like tables or something, and it's like, okay, why would I need 2 objects that are so similar? It's just to make my inventory crowded, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know how it's going to be like later in the game, but for now this is one of my worries.
Yeah, it could be cool if they were like, yeah, here's your echo of a table, and then you can like, you know, change the skin of it if you wanted to or whatever, if it's the same thing.
Yeah, because like some of the echoes will have like a specific thing that only that echo can do, but like most things are just objects, so it's like, what is the difference between a crate and a table or a chair or something? It's like,
I can climb on them both.
Yeah, it's like both will give me the same result if I use it, you know?
Yeah. Richard said they like to use the most used filter. That kind of helps.
Yeah, probably.
Which game are we talking about? We're talking about the new Legend of Zelda game. What's it called?
Echoes of Wisdom.
Yeah, Echoes of Wisdom. I spent too much money on Space Marine 2, so I can't play it yet.
Yeah, I was avoiding spoilers and everything, so because like most of the YouTube channels that I follow, like people are playing the game, so I said, okay, I need to play it as fast as I can, so I don't get spoiled.
Yeah, there's a few Zelda speedrunning YouTube channels that I'm subscribed to, and within like 2 days they were like, yeah, this game is so broken, like this game is gonna be so busted to speedrun, because like just because of the way that the game is built, and it's using the same engine as Link's Awakening.
Yeah,
and that game was pretty broken to speedrun. Like you can just hop over the terrain half the time. So it's gonna be really cool to watch. The Zelda speedruns are like my favorite. They're so cool.
Yeah, true. I think it will be fun.
Yeah.
Because you have the echoes and things like that you can, for example, do a run that is only using a specific echo or something. And I think it can be like fun for challenging and like funny videos.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah, like can I beat it with only this echo?
Yeah, for example, I saw people do crazy stuff with Mario Odyssey, for example. So trying to beat the game without any captures,
Yeah.
because like this is the mechanic, or like without making Mario jump
Yeah,
ever.
that's the one that I always talk about. Yeah,
So it's like,
yeah.
what? How?
Yeah.
But it's so funny to see how people try to like go around the limitations of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it can be fun to have like speed runs and stuff for this game.
Yeah. One that I always think of as well, like, yeah, the one that my brain went to was the can I beat Mario Odyssey without jumping? And another one was can I beat it without collecting a single coin?
Yeah.
Which is a lot harder than you would think apparently. Yeah. I love those kind of videos. There's one guy that I watched who played Resident Evil 4 and he was like, can I beat it with only a knife? Like with just the knife weapon. And the amount of time that these guys have to spend,
Yeah.
like they'll be going up against a boss and literally like chipping away at its health, like a tiny minuscule amount at a time.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, so this took me like an hour just to do like the first boss. And it's oh, okay, cool. And then they actually go and finish the game with just a knife, and it's like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, I saw crazy runs. I even like blindfolded and things like that.
Yeah.
Like, you're crazy.
Yeah, I saw a Mario 64. It was a Mario 64 speed run, blindfolded, and the stars were in like random locations. So they spent the first I think it was the first 15 minutes of the run without a blindfold on, running around figuring out where all the stars were, and then they restarted it, put the blindfold on, and then just instantly when
go
it
from
did
memory.
it. Yeah,
I saw the last one that I saw was beating Tears of the Kingdom blindfolded, which is crazy to think because you have the islands in the sky, you have so many possibilities of movement, so it's I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
Yeah, there's one that I saw that was beating Kingdom Hearts with a DDR mat, like a Dance Dance Revolution mat.
Yeah. Yeah, things like that. For example, doing beating a game, but the controller is something weird,
like a banana.
Yeah, or something I put something to monitor my heartbeat or something.
Yeah.
Use that to control the game.
Yeah. Did you see the one that's the guy playing Overwatch and he's playing Winston, the gorilla character, but the controller was just a bunch of bananas that had probes in them, so that when you touched them it completed a circuit for whatever it is that you wanted to do. It was nuts. It's so funny.
It's fun that some people have the commitment to do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not only do you have to have the time to do that, but you also have to have the inner strength to sit there and wrestle with whatever horrible constraint that you've put on yourself, knowing that you can just pick up a controller at any point and carry on.
Yeah, and having mad skills on the game also. It's being so good at the game that you can do without seeing, for example.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, I missed the chance of a pun. Yeah, you're right. I should have said it was bananas, man. Absolutely bananas. But yeah.
Okay.
Like the DDR map Kingdom Hearts 1 was just nuts to me because I'm pretty terrible like at Kingdom Hearts when it gets to like the late game. And that's with a controller. And this person is playing on the hardest difficulty with a DDR mat. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about how to balance character and background. So I was just using whatever for the background.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking about, okay, do I want the background to be darker than the character or brighter? So yeah, I'm playing around with some of these ideas.
Sure.
I was placing like random clouds, but maybe I'll remove it or like just work on their values in a better way because it's just too bright right now. So yeah, I think for the character is like mostly done already. I don't need to do much more.
Yeah, I would say so.
It would be fun to actually finish this image. But I don't know if I will have the time. If I have some spare time from now until the Halloween, or maybe this becomes one task for me,
Yeah.
I can complete it. Yes.
Yeah, we'll have to see. How much more would you want to do to it?
I just need to polish the rendering a little bit.
Yeah.
And figure out this background in a nice way. Like if I'm drawing clouds, I need to do something that looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, but I think I'm I was able to go for the vibe that I wanted for the image. It's mostly this.
Yeah.
And now it's just making some dots here and there.
Yeah. Trying not to go overboard with them.
Yeah.
I know that's what I would end up doing. I'd end up getting like too swept up in them and being like, yes, dots everywhere.
You got a star. Okay. And now it's just doing this, lighting them up.
Oh, cute.
This is just a layer mode and add layer mode.
Yeah.
And I'll do that in every single one of these, and then I will erase some so it's not too overwhelming.
Yeah.
And you can say, but Leoni, there's a way that is way better to do stars or whatever. No, I just do dots.
Yeah.
And then I go one by one into this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could definitely like do a like a not a layer mode, but like a layer setting in there to give it a glow.
Yeah, for sure. Where the hell is color Dutch here? I'm hungry, Jaden.
Me too. I was thinking that same thing.
It's almost midday for me.
It's almost end of the day for me. I'm a hungry boy. I don't know what I'm gonna eat though.
Yeah, and I forgot to ask delivery of my lunch. I usually do that before the stream, but I forgot.
No.
I'm stupid.
Do you order lunch?
Usually yes, because I don't know how to cook. And that's a big deal. And like I order something that I can eat for several days, you know.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Like a stack of things to eat, you know.
Man, that must cost so much money.
Actually, I think it's not a crazy amount.
No. Ordering food in the UK is quite expensive. Like, eating out, like eating in restaurants and stuff, is really pricey over here.
Yeah.
Like, I know.
It can be also.
Yeah. I know some countries, like a lot of people don't tend to cook because it's quite cheap to go out and eat, like in restaurants, or to like order food or whatever. So a lot of people don't cook, but unfortunately not in the UK. You might have to go out and get that maggot fruit instead. Oh yeah. Yeah. Delicious.
Yeah, so what I would do going forward is just balancing the image and balancing values, rendering here and there.
Yeah.
To make sure that everything looks nice. But I'm happy overall with this.
Yeah, I think it looks nice. It's very very whimsical.
Let me just try to see if I'm gonna use these clouds or just erase them altogether.
I think it would be nice to have some clouds, even if it's not those ones. Like if you decide to get rid of them, I think it would be still nice to have some.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need to make them less like just simple shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like this already.
That works. It kind of frames it a bit better. And Jasmine said, "Yo, I just popped back in. Leoni's so speedy." Yeah. Yeah, that's something that I don't think I've ever gotten used to, is how quickly Leoni can do stuff.
Yeah, it's the trick of details without having too many, you know.
Yeah.
It's not polished, it's very rough, but
still for 2 hours, considering you started off with like a doodle. It's...
Oh yeah, where is it? Let me get it. Yeah, let's see if we actually made some progress, right? Because we started with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I prefer this one.
Yeah. I just love I just love in the doodle, like his little face. He just looks so innocent. It's so cute. I assume the last step is the Jaden brush. Oh man, I don't know about that.
Oh yes, yeah, but his eyes are closed. But I can do like Jaden inside his mouth, maybe.
Jaden
Where's
on the moon.
Where's the Jaden brush actually?
You deleted it. How dare you?
Oh, it's here. It's here. Maybe Jaden will be in the moon, you know.
Yeah. Perfect.
Like
Yeah.
barely visible.
Barely visible.
Okay, who will be there? And inside Nick's mouth also.
He's the man in the moon. Yeah. Oh, I should have been the stars.
True. Yeah. Maybe we'll have just one star.
One.
It's Jade.
One.
A lone
Jaden's
star.
face. Yeah.
It's just pretty small one, but he's here.
It's like 12 pixels wide.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
But how many pixels? Okay. Yeah, you'll be there.
Perfect.
People in chat will know.
Yeah.
The only thing that matters.
Yeah. You got to have the live stream Easter egg.
And we'll have a glow also.
Hell yeah.
The star that glows the most in the sky.
Everyone's favorite. It's 'cause you still see it on the moon.
Yeah, I was trying to move things around, but where the hell is this? Okay, separated this. Okay, yeah, so it's this. I just wanted to move you closer to NIX'S.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Perfect. We're basically best friends.
Okay, yeah. With that, we can call this one done.
Amazing.
For now.
Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for coming along and watching this stream with us. I hope you enjoyed it. And happy Spooktober. Happy October, everybody. Halloween is just around the corner, and I hope you're all feeling really into it this year. So we've got a few other Halloween themed streams coming up this month, but you'll have to wait and see how they go. As a reminder, tomorrow afternoon, UK time, we are having a game session in the Discord, so come along for that. That'll be fun to have you guys around. It's always a good laugh. And thank you, Leoni, for giving us some of your time today. It's much appreciated. I hope you had some fun too.
Yeah, it was fun.
Thank you. Well, in that case, then stick around. I'll find someone for us to raid. But until next time, see you later, everybody.
See you. Bye-bye.